Boyd, author, illustrator, and creator behind Elephant Girl, and all of my future work in progress. Future something. Anyways, I have high visions for everything I create, and I want to call you all my visions and visionaries. Here's why. Visionaries are people with a spark, a high for creating, for making something new. Visions are beautiful, amazing people who, just by being themselves, make an idea or work of art truly exist. A lot of times, there's a visionary and a vision. And most of the time, you can be both. You can have the idea and bring it to life. The world needs your visions, and the world needs you to be a visionary. Today, I'm sharing my first ever travel con experience ever. My second con ever, and also the last con I'm doing this year. NC Durham, I think that's how you say it? Comic-Con in North Carolina. Flying out to North Carolina, since my dad lives in North Carolina, I didn't need a hotel or to call an Uber or something like that for a long drive. I flew in the day before the con, which meant I had no time for early setup. Everything had to be done the next morning. I woke up at 6 a.m., left the house around 7, and stopped for Bojangles. Hey, what's up, visions and visionaries?
What's up? It's the dad in the house.
Woo! Yeah.
This is Smurf's first time having Bojangles.
First time in North Carolina.
Yeah, so you got it. I'm telling you. Yeah, you better prepare yourself. Go on, just bite into it. Go on, just bite the whole thing. Yeah, it's real. It's legit.
Yeah.
All the way real. Now the next one, put your little, it is hot. Put your jelly on there. Burn your fingers off.
Yeah. Came right out the oven.
Yep. How they do it down here in North Kakalaka. So we went to the world famous Bojangles.
Yeah.
We got Cajun chicken biscuit.
It's falling apart.
Cause you ripped it apart.
I didn't mean to.
She literally ripped it.
I was trying
And now she's like,
to rip the chicken apart. I was trying to rip the chicken apart.
You're supposed to just bite that thing.
Why is it falling apart?
That's legit.
Yep.
So what do you think? Your first time tasting Bojangles?
Better cheaper than McDonald's.
Come check us out. Durham Comic-Con. We got it out there.
Table 8205. It's probably video make a lot louder.
Yeah. It's so hot though. It's so hot.
Okay. It's bow time?
Always bow time. Got some potatoes?
Yep. Yeah, bow time.
It is. Alright, so I'm gonna try to find my way to drive.
You give me instructions so I can say bye. Yeah.
Table with literally no drip and pizzazz. Table with tremendous drip and pizzazz.
How much money are you gonna spend at the con?
Don't know. Hopefully minimal.
0.
No, you know, I'll support. I got no problems. You're supposed to, right? We expect people to do that with us, so we do that with others. Just not everybody.
No snacks. You're gonna be like, Pommy, I'm gonna make you be in a challenge every day.
Let me see the photo. Numbers.
That's the big. He's falling over eyes.
Hi, Stitch. Awesome, guys.
Idea, so you won't forget.
So anyway, we left. Oh wow, I Love your car. That's awesome. Can I take a picture? Setting up took an hour and 30 minutes. And honestly, it was terrifying at first. For a whole hour, no one stopped by my booth. I was starting to think, wow, is this how my first travel con experience is gonna go? My first time in North Carolina? Do people even really want to buy my art in places like this? But after that first hour, things started to pick up. People were stopping by, talking, and checking out Elephant Girl and the plushies, and of course the stickers. One thing I did forget though was my phone stand at home. I bought a lot of things I didn't need, like my button machine. I bought to make custom buttons for people, whoever asked for one. Well, that stayed in my luggage the whole entire time. But everything still worked out. I challenged myself to leave the booth for 10 minutes and interview other creators. I got advice. Met amazing people, and I will put their social medias in these clips, so you can check them out. Right over.
Like, I guess like invest your money, like save up your money and invest. Don't just get something cheap because you want it at that moment. I'd rather just save and get something that's good quality instead of going the cheaper route.
Yeah.
I started just by doing things at home first, and then you can like slowly, like, you know, add more products and sourcing out.
Nice.
So save your money. I'm like trying to save your money. I didn't pay myself out for a whole year, so everything I was investing money and paying it back, but I didn't get any of the earnings back until a year later.
Yeah.
So yeah, so now it pays for itself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Advice for a first condor? Or
The size of the convention doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't translate into sales. So you can do a really small convention and it can be really, really good for you, and you can do a really big convention and it end up being bad. I like these smaller ones because I'm local and the people always show up for them, and you have less competition. So you tend to do well at these types of events.
thank you. Do you have any advice for a starter, beginner artist, and comic creator? Because I'm making a comic with my dad, Carnage Cartoon, about a dad who feels like life should be a cartoon and a daughter who tries to bring it back into reality.
So you're an artist?
Yes.
You draw a lot?
Yes.
I don't know what else to tell you.
No.
Do you draw on paper? Do you draw digitally? Both?
Mostly digital.
Okay. You ever play around with animated animation?
Not
programs?
really.
I would, in addition to what you do, I feel like that's the kind of thing I want to do. So I always like suggest
Right.
that. Like, if you learn animation skills in any capacity, I think it'll help you creatively, like overall, and I think it'll open up more opportunity for you. Because print media, you know, we love it. We grew up on this stuff, but you know, when I was a kid, we didn't have all the social media, and now it's just everybody's on their phone looking at videos all day. So I feel like if you could contribute video content that you draw, like animated stuff, like that might put you on a better path, you know, or open up more opportunities.
Yeah.
I don't think comics are going to go away, but the competition with other things is always
Thank you. Do you have any advice for a first-time like artist and convention goer?
Yeah, I would say like don't put too much pressure on yourself to like make sales the first time you event. Use it as a networking opportunity if you are making sales, and learn from the other vendors as well, what they're doing, and take notes and kind of figure out what works best for you and your product. Yeah.
Thank you. We didn't realize the con opened until 6. Stayed open until 6 p.m. So we left pretty early, like around 4:30. before leaving, we did do a fun game. If people could guess that we were stacking smoke from Sinners, they would get a free sticker. And you'll be surprised how many people actually figured out we were those characters. But after people were talking to me about Sinners, I finally watched the movie. Yeah, dressed up as the whole character and didn't watch the movie until hours later. This is me after Con. And I have to say, it wasn't super gory, but if you're squeamish, maybe skip it. Honestly, it was really well thought out and cute. So you should, if you're not squeamish. Oh, and my little siblings popped in. My sister got a Smisky, I think that's what they're called. And my brother bought something, well, he bought a comic book from one of the creators I interviewed. After the con, we went to Fresh Burgers. I think that's what it's called. They had really huge, amazing burgers at really cheap prices. And pretty good smoothies. Day two. Day two was... Day
Day 2, time to do this.
We got milk water.
Gotta get that water. Gotta stay hydrated when you're out here at these conventions. You know, you're in your booth all day, hours upon hours. Stay hydrated. You know? North Carolina Comic-Con. This is Smoke and that is Stack. We are Sinners and that's a fact. We are selling up vendor table, selling up books because we are able.
Now I can only hold gold coins now. Better? Yeah, but day 2 was way better than day 1. Breakfast, Bojangles again. It's kind of like our con tradition now. It was busy, but in the best way. Everyone was kind, interested in my art, and asking questions. Sales went up, and I didn't even have time much to film, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And he was just joking about that snack thing. Breaking down was a little confusing. This is my first time with that setup and layout, so it probably took a little longer than setting up. But, yeah, probably around an hour and 30 minutes or so. But we left right on time, so we probably packed up around 4:30-ish. And, yeah, I got finished around 5:30-ish. So right on time. Just so the announcer wouldn't say, you were a cousin of a frog because your car just got towed like he did somebody else. It's hilarious, but sad. I feel bad for those people. But anyways, after all of that, after con, it was kind of sad it was over. It was my shortest con yet. I had my first con was March with Fan Expo, which was a 3-day con, and this one was just a 2-day con. Not a huge difference, but still. Yes, after the convention, riding home, we got out of our costumes and kind of just chillaxed for the most part. The next day, we got out to eat. Forgot what the place was called, but yeah, for breakfast. It was a cute little place. After we were done eating.
It looks like some.
After we gone out to eat, they had plants in the backyard, and we checked out, and there were figs growing. So we tried one, and
All right.
oh, okay.
Y'all rolling.
Fig fresh off the fig tree in the backyard. Get to see what they tasted like. And then this is another one we got. We haven't opened it yet. All right.
This is real.
It's definitely earthy. This is what the first one looks like.
I probably could have cooked a little more.
These are what the sour ones look like.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
actually good though. Yeah, that one needs to cook a little more. But this one, if it would have stayed on maybe a couple more days, you could taste about a lot more of the sweetness. But it's still got some sweetness there. It's like right in between being like fully right. But it's actually really good. I've never had a fresh fig before. So.
Smurf, words.
Nice.
Figs are very healthy.
Yeah. It makes you go. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that one can cook a little more.
We were kind of trying to figure out what we were going to do the rest of the day. So I convinced everybody to make reels a little bit, and my dad was helping me try to set up my website, which hopefully will be launching soon to the public. So yeah. After figuring out my website a little bit, we went to get all-you-can-eat sushi. Once my little sister got off out of school on Monday, which is the last day I was in North Carolina. Sushi was good though. I love sushi. At this point, it's one of my favorite foods, so yeah. Like, I'm thinking I should add to my website a payment option, which you can pay me in sushi, because yeah. But yeah. So that was my trip to North Carolina. The very next day, Tuesday morning, we left out super early to go to the airport, and my flight was probably around 10, and made it home at 12 something. Did have a few hiccups, but it was okay with flying back. Yeah. Got home, and my mom went to have a little girls' night while my little brother was at school still. We went to get Japanese barbecue, which of course, sushi. With, of course, sushi. Okay, but like sushi. So, yeah. Then we went to the mall, and I got a cute little strawberry shortcake shirt. And in the mall, they also had a museum, kind of. Well, yeah, it was a museum. It was a little small art museum in this giant mall. So cute. And cool. We went into a few stores, and my little brother was tired. Yeah, I mean, we had to pick him up from school, and then we went back to the mall, and he didn't like it there. Well, that was my con trip and con vlog. My first travel con was a success, kind of. I feel like when I am able and when I create more art and stuff like that, then it'll be more successful. But it was around, I think the outcome was the same for Fan Expo and NC Comic Con. Yeah. What did you learn from Comic Con?
What did I learn? I learned that my dope daughter can go in there and confidently sell just as well or better than the experienced comic vendors. I learned that I didn't get to meet him, but I saw Larry Hamas, who's the guy who created G.I. Joe and a whole bunch of X-Men and stuff like that. So that was really dope. I learned that people really put their all into some costumes, man. They really, the one dude with the gigantic sword, I don't know how he was carrying that thing. Well, he was kind of dragging it most of the day. But overall, it was dope. I thought it was really fresh. The biggest thing I learned is how well my daughter is, how well equipped she is to handle herself in that world and to sell her product, even at these early stages for her as an author and creator. So yeah, a lot of confidence in where she can take it.
Thank you. I just learned the difference between like an expo, like Fan Expo, and other things that don't like to call themselves Comic-Cons, because they aren't fully related to Comic-Cons. They are fan-based on anything and everything. and sometimes a lot bigger than Comic-Cons, or this one specifically. Oh yeah, one more thing, because if I don't say it, my dad might be mad at me, but there was this little girl who just adored my plushie, elephant girl plushie, and wouldn't let go of it. So we made we had like a little discount, especially for her, just to be able to have the doll and the book. But it was so sweet. Bye. Bye bye.